Well, this is why we keep spare parts on board. I've had this on board for almost 3 years, and I'm sure you'd notice it as a motor, but this is for our electric windlass, which is the device here that pulls the anchor up and down. And you'll notice that we've cleared out our locker here because we were just about to leave to do our travels today, as we discussed earlier, and Anchor Windlass decided it was going to pack it in. So it stopped working. Shascha was trying to bring it up. And of course the anchor's been down for a while, so I'm sure it was very deep, probably halfway to China or something by now. So in trying to get it up, the windlass got stressed, and I knew it was old and it was going to give out at some point, but this was just the last kick for it, and that was it. So I've had this on board waiting for just such an emergency, but now our trick is just to get in there and get the old engine, the old motor out, and put the new one in. So as you can see, we were trying to get the anchor up and had it almost all the way up, but then it gave out, so we tied the boat up to a mooring ball up here, and that's where we are now. We couldn't put the anchor up or down anymore, and it's still out about 30 to 40 feet, so we were just wandering around the anchorage with the anchor dragging underneath us, and I tried hauling it up, but of course it's probably silted pretty good as well. So there's a good 100 and something pounds down there, and even when I was pulling it up, I couldn't get the windlass to even wind it in. It's just cooked, it's done. So that wasn't giving us any hand or any luck, so we had somebody, they came in a dinghy and gave us a hand tying up to the mooring ball. We just kind of pulled the anchor up towards the mooring ball and got tied onto the mooring ball, and that'll keep us secure now while we work on this project and get it up and running again. Definitely the motor burned out. So as you can see, I already cut my finger, and Shascha made me up another cruiser bandage, sailor bandage. So after that project took a little bit longer than anticipated to finish, we decided to stick around an extra night in Prickly Bay here in Grenada and settle in for the night and maybe take up our new friend Robin's offer to come over and visit on her boat. Robin's cool. She's a solo sailor on her own boat. It's about 34 feet that she just bought a few months ago. Moved on board in Grenada, been upgrading and refitting it here, and getting ready to take it down to Trinidad for a haul out to do a bottom job and some other work. We met her at one of the happy hour bars when she came over and introduced herself and said thanks for all the videos she had been watching, and she just packed it in and decided to give up her corporate life and move down to the sailboat and just start traveling. So we thought it'd be great to go over and meet her for a night and visit her on her boat before she took off for Trinidad.
I had some friends who were like saying that the boat's name, Varuna, sounds an awful lot like vagina, and and kind of imagining like the Mayday scenario, like Mayday, Mayday, this is vagina, vagina, vagina.
No, it doesn't even sound the same at all. I didn't even make that connection.
Like,
oh, what?
Like girls' boat,
you need to
right?
find some different friends.
I don't know. It's just
I'm like, what the hell was that?
kind of funny. I don't know.
No. Varuna, no. Color.
Whoa. What's your head?
It started.
Yeah, the color is very much more like a boy
It's because
color.
of camera.
It's not a boy color. It's not a boy.
Boom.
I guess we're just brainwashed with that, right?
It's bright.
Of course, you're wearing blue.
Blue just means nothing.
Blue's my favorite color.
But this is not a blue. This in Russia it's like blue mint, like mint color.
Blue what?
Mint, not like blue sky or blue sea, or like blue mint.
Mean.
Mint, mint, like peppermint, mint color.
Oh, mint.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I don't know what a girl's version of this would look like. I mean, I think it was probably one of these colors.
Whoever built it or put it together did a great job. The use of space is good.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it's a girl's color. I don't know.
Yeah, I would never ever.
What means girls? What man?
Put pink in there though.
No, no, pink. No, I'm not. I don't think anybody should ever paint a boat pink.
It'd be funny.
And as if we hadn't had enough already, we invited Robin over for nightcaps on Sophisticated Lady. Ahoy, Robin!
Ahoy.
You made it!
Aha. Yes, it is very nicely lit. It does help. You have the painter and quickly.
Whoa!
Sorry. I think there's probably an art to getting on boats and I just don't have it quite yet.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Lovely place. Very nice.
Oh yeah, let me turn the lights thing on.
Wow, and there's a Tiki.
Tiki inside.
Alright,
Very, very nice.
there we go. You got the boat okay, Sash?
Yeah.
Yep, Tiki's down below.
Very cool.
So after our big fiasco yesterday, trying to leave the anchorage for the first time in a month, losing our anchor winch, we got that fixed now finally. So as you can see, the winch is working nicely. So we're good to go there. You can see we got the new one installed down there and we're good to go. All right, so let's go. Take two. Making our to-do list for once we get there, what we got to do in St. George's.
What about Tiki? Tiki!
Come on, go! Come on, go!
That big dark cloud we were looking at over there is right over St. George's. Dumping tons of rain up there right now and heading right our way. So we're gonna get wet for a little while. Hopefully it'll be all finished by the time we get there. With any luck, the sun will be shining. Look at that, we're arriving in St. George's, as you can see, and the sun comes out just for us. How beautiful is that? Perfect.